Does your teenager act like they hate you? Maybe they ignore you, snap at you, or say disrespectful things to you. I've spoken to and worked with many thousands of teens and parents around the world. So I know that in most cases, this doesn't mean your teen hates you. But what you do next can either push them further away or slowly bring them back. In this video, I'll show you what's actually going on when it seems like your teen hates you. I'll also talk about what you can do to solve the problem. Let's start with the most important thing. Your teenager probably doesn't hate you, even if it really feels that way. What you're seeing is a combination of three things happening at the same time. First, they're pushing for independence. Your teen is trying to answer a big question. Who am I apart from my parents? One of the fastest ways to do that is to push back against their parents. Not because they dislike you, but because they're trying to separate from you. Second, they don't know how to handle their big emotions yet. The emotional part of your teen's brain develops faster than the logical part. So your teen feels things very intensely, but they don't yet have the tools to process those emotions properly. What does that look like in real life? Your teen comes home from school. Something happened, maybe an argument with a friend. You ask, "How was your day?" They say, "Fine." You ask again, "Are you sure? You don't look so fine." They snap, "I said I'm fine." From your perspective, you're thinking, why are they being so rude? But from their perspective, it's more like, I don't even understand what I'm feeling, and now someone is trying to force me to explain it. So they shut you down. The third thing that's happening with your teen is that they're trying to protect themselves. Teens are extremely sensitive to being judged, corrected, or lectured. So if they've had experiences like opening up and immediately getting unsolicited advice, or sharing something and being corrected, they learn that it's safer not to talk. So when your teen pulls away, they're usually not sending the message that they hate you. Instead, what they're saying is this: I don't feel ready, safe, or able to open up right now. Even if you understand this, it still hurts because you remember who they used to be. The child who told you everything, who wanted your attention, who enjoyed being around you. But now you get one-word answers or attitude. So you naturally start thinking to yourself, what did I do wrong? Or why are they like this with me? Here's the key shift. To your teen, this is growth. To you, it feels like loss. And when something feels like loss, we as parents try to fix it. This leads to the biggest mistake. Most parents respond by pushing harder. More questions, more reminders, more attempts to fix the relationship. What you probably mean to communicate to your teen is this: I miss you. I care about you. I want us to have a close relationship again. But your teen doesn't hear that. What they hear is, you're doing something wrong, or you're not good enough. So they pull away even more. And now you get into a cycle. The parent feels hurt and pushes for connection. The teen feels pressured and withdraws. The parent feels more rejected and pushes harder. Both parent and teen feel frustrated and misunderstood. I'm Daniel Wong. I'm a teen coach and I specialize in helping teens thrive. Now let's talk about 3 strategies that actually work. Strategy number 1. Don't take it personally. This isn't easy, but it's vital. Because the moment you take it personally, you start reacting emotionally. And when you react emotionally, you stop being an effective parent. Imagine your teen says to you, "Can you just stop talking?" If you take it personally, you might respond with, "Excuse me, don't talk to me like that. After everything I've done for you." Now it becomes a power struggle. But if you don't take it personally, you might say, "Okay, it sounds like now's not a good time." That's it. No escalation. I'm not saying it's okay for your teen to be rude, but the disrespectful behavior needs to be addressed at another time when your teen is calm. Strategy number 2. Reduce friction and increase connection. Most parents try to connect through serious conversations, but teens often connect through shared experience first. Think of connection like a door. Most parents try to push it open with words. But sometimes you need to unlock it with the environment first. So instead of saying, "Sit down, we need to talk," try to create low-pressure situations. For example, being together in the car while you're driving, walking side by side, doing something simple together. Let's say you're both in the car. There's no eye contact, so there's no pressure. After a while, you casually say, "So what was the most interesting thing that happened today?" If they say, "Nothing," you don't push it any further. You let it sit. Sometimes the answer will come later. On a different occasion, you might say to your teen, "Hey, I'm going to make a sandwich. Do you want one?" These small, low-pressure moments are where the connection gets rebuilt gradually. If you're finding this video helpful so far, please click the like button. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss out on future videos about helping teens thrive. Strategy number 3. Move from control to influence. When things feel out of control, our instinct as parents is to control more. Control can sometimes lead to compliance, but it almost always destroys connection. And without connection, your long-term influence over your teen disappears. This doesn't mean you don't set boundaries or expectations. It just means that how you communicate those boundaries matters. Let's look at the difference in the two approaches. Imagine your teen is using their phone late at night. A control approach sounds like this. Give me your phone right now. You don't have self-discipline. From now on, I'm taking your phone every night. This approach leads to resistance and sneaky behavior. Now compare that to an influence approach where you might say something like, help me understand what makes it hard to stop using your phone at night. Can we figure out something that works for both of us? If you use the influence approach, your teen will feel heard and respected. This means they'll be less defensive. The key idea is this. When teens feel controlled, they resist. When they feel respected, they listen. Dr. David Yeager has done research that shows that teenagers are extremely sensitive to status and respect. When they feel respected, they're far more open to your guidance. So the goal isn't to win the moment. It's to keep and build your influence over time. Remind yourself that in most cases, your teenager doesn't actually hate you. They're struggling, they're overwhelmed, they're trying to figure things out. And you're the safest person for them to show that to. Even if it comes out as attitude or silence. That doesn't mean the behavior is okay, but it does mean the relationship still matters to them. If things between you and your teen are tense, here's a simple reset you can try. Hey, I feel like things have been a bit off between us lately. I would really like us to have a better relationship. Sometimes you don't even need to say more than this to get the conversation started. Let your words sink in so your teen can process the message. This could be the start of you and your teen building a stronger connection and relationship. Quick question. Does your teen like motivation sometimes? If so, I have a resource for you. It's this free ebook I've written called 16 Keys to Motivating Your Teenager. Visit daniel-wong.com/ebook to download the ebook today. The download link is also in the description. And here's this other video I've created about the exact 7-step system to raise a motivated and responsible teen. In the video, I explain the proven system that every parent of teens should be using. You'll find this video useful, so watch it next.